Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Life Like Bunny. I am Bunny, the life that is of. I have got another video for you guys. If you've not read the title, today's video is me talking about how you black and brown people not feeling British enough is exactly how they're going to steal your fucking rights. You continue to not feel British enough, and they'll continue to say brown and black people didn't exist on this land, and they will continue to pass policies that exclude us, because how can they pass inclusive policies when we're rejecting the idea that we live here? Please entertain me. How are they going to pass policies when it comes to that fucking census and they ask you, what is it called, British African or African and you choose African instead of choosing British African? When you're British African, you're an African person that is in Britain. Also British first because you're in Britain first. I am not fucking kidding. I am not trying to be on this whole erasure of Africanness. I love being Muganda, trust me. That's my vinyewa. That is my life, that is my source, that is my So you can't tell me shit about that. But the point is, I have not existed in Uganda as a Ugandan ever since I was fucking 13, 14 years old. Okay? So basically I was a Ugandan fucking child and I'm a British adult. That is the truth. And me, a British adult, needs to identify and say I'm British. Okay? This whole don't put the British flag in your comment section. Put the British flag and put the Ghanaian flag, my love, because you're British and Ghanaian. Stop letting the people or the culture in this country erase who you are by saying you will never be British enough. I understand the reason why we do it, the reason why we're hesitant to claim these people, because who fucking wants to? But you need to claim your land. You need to claim your land or you're going to get erased. You need to claim your land or they won't give you fucking rights. You need to claim being British because you are British, motherfucker. Most of you are even born here. You're not even immigrants like me. You are born and bred here. You're British. You're as much British as you are Jamaican. In fact, some of you are more British than you will ever be Jamaican, because you know what? Your mannerisms are British. They are British Jamaican. And when you say British Jamaican, British comes first, Jamaican comes second. You're both. You're British Jamaican, you're British Jamaican. We need to stop when they ask you where you're from and you be like, yeah, I'm Jamaican. Say you're British Jamaican. Say that instead. Because some of these people are from Italy. They are from France. They don't say I'm French British. They say they are British. They hide their motherfucking lineage on purpose because they look white. If it's a white Canadian that came to settle in the UK, they're gonna say they've been here for centuries or whatever, they're gonna say they're British. They're not going to keep regurgitating Canada, in spite of the fact that they'll still go back to Canada and visit Canada. You need to understand that once you name something, once you claim who you are, you can be given accessibility to the things that are rightfully yours. When they're going to pass laws on what food to stock in fucking Sainsbury's that is going to represent British people, they're going to erase us because the censory taught them you're not British because you answered African and not British African. Also, how are you African when you have not been in Africa? That's a disservice to actual African people in Africa, because they get to live the life every single day. Their lifestyle and yours is not the same. We have to accept that we live in a very unique bubble of life where you do have two cultures. You do have two experiences that you can tag on. Okay, you're not exclusively African and you're not exclusively British. You're both. You're British African. We need to have census reflect this. This is why historically they keep saying brown people never existed in this place. Black people never existed in the UK in the medieval times. Black people, when they did, it's just when the census came, they refused to claim it. So when historians are finding the books of reporting who existed where, there's no record of us. There isn't a record of us, and we need to claim being British so there's a record of us, black people, being British, because it's true. We've shaped this reality. We've contributed to society, black and brown people, so why are we not claiming it? Just because our mannerisms are not what the general census of Britain is gonna say is British, that doesn't mean it's not British. You're on British land, which means you are British, okay? The food you eat is British, is from Tesco's. Even if it's a Jamaican recipe, it's still a British potatoes. It's still British maize. Even if you shipped it from fucking Jamaica, it still went through the British code. need to claim ourselves, otherwise they're erasing us, and that's how they get away with giving us 0 fucking rights. Mumpulire. These people are trying to erase us. That's why those census are literally basically set up in a trick question type of way. Because why is there British African, African African, Black African, Black Black? Why is there so many motherfucking... What the fuck? How many... tabula. I think this is something that is actually very, very, very crucial. They are trying to erase us, and we need to purposefully claim being more British. Like, I had this wake-up call. It literally just like a light bulb. Bing! That's why these people, when they do like shows like Bridgerton, shows that back in medieval times, and you see brown and black people there, these people get so angry because they think it's not representation of the real times, when that's not true. When black and brown people have always existed on these lands, they've always existed on these lands because people have always moved. Migration has always been a thing that people do, regardless of their motherfucking race. Twino kuzuku. That's it for today's video. Do not forget to like it. Comment your thoughts down below. Do you agree with me? Have you also observed this issue that black and brown people are refusing to identify with being British, in spite of the fact that you were born here, you were raised here, you immigrated here, is part of the agenda to take away the rights that you could be given? That is literally true. Because if you don't identify from a place, where would they make policies to reflect you? If you don't say you're British, where would they give you British rights? Think about it. Comment it down below, share it with whoever will find it useful, and do not forget to eat pussy, suck dick, and everything in between. You're the sun that shines in my pussy, in my pussy, in my pussy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Zemambita orakutano, mbawezinji tano, zanembagamba afana, sijakuwa tano, nze amasim awilu yafana. It doesn't seem there's a path for me to do that, 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 to do that. I'm drunk on morning, so there we go. Hey guys, welcome to... Say it again properly. It's about abouting. It's about abouting, so I'm going to about. I'm about. God, Jesus Christ, should be. Okay.